I'm gonna have you do is take the dry cup. I meant to bring my scooper because I bought one of those garden scooper things, but I forgot to bring it. I knew I was gonna forget to bring something. No, you got one?
Well, I got something that'll work on.
That'll work better than the cup?
Hmm?
That'll work better than the cup? Oh, okay.
You said, yeah.
Okay.
For the dirt.
Yeah, for the dirt. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay, like a measuring cup? Okay. Okay. So, I think the first thing I'm going to do is have you put these little plastic liners. Or maybe you don't have to worry about that until afterwards. So, I'll take the seeds over here. Okay. So, you got 4 pots. Hey, Chris. Chris said, hello, Grandma Chat and Grandma's mom. Chris said, hi, Ma.
Hi, Chris.
Let me see. Driving, so I can't look at the screen. Okay. Chris said, what are y'all making? No, we are, Mama is about to start planting with us. She's going to be doing the planting. She's going to be planting with us. So when I give the updates on Fridays, she's going to be doing it too. I told her that she have to keep over every other Friday with me. I got to ask Justice where are we going this Friday, because you know this Friday is an update for it. Let me see. Hey, Mark. Hey, Life of Tashana. Mom, remember I told you the person that got the 1.5 acres of land, she do all the gardening? Mm-hmm. She's on there.
Oh.
Her name is Tashana.
Hi, Tashana.
Yep.
Congratulations.
So, Tashana is the reason why I'm gardening, period. That's what she's the reason why you gardening.
Oh, okay.
Ma, what are you doing?
Trying to shut up, Nana.
Ma, how you gonna do the garden and picking her up? Ma, she cannot
Say hi,
Shauna. Let me see. Lord, I know I should have grabbed my other phone too so I can see. Let me see. Chris said, oh, nice. Mark said, Mama needs, what is that? Oh, Mark said you need to hold a slot machine class.
Okay. That's down at the restaurant.
Look, that's right up her alley. Like, oh, yeah. That's going to get me to the casino. Let me see. Hey, Mark. Chris said, hey, Tashana. Tashana said, hey, Mom. What up, Chris and Tashana? Mark said, yeah. So y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Oh, I should have shared it. Dang. I didn't think about sharing it. God, I wonder if I should do it now. Let me try to share it right fast. Y'all hold on. Wait, but what do I got to do? Oh, here. Can I do that? Create a post. But I'm on here now. Dang, I think it's too late. I would have had to do that. I would have had to schedule it, then share it. Okay, I'll just share when I'm done. Okay, let me see. Mark said, no, I didn't bring her because I knew she liked to irritate Nana a lot because she want to play with her. She get real excited when she get around other dogs, and Nana get real irritated, and I'd be scared Nana gonna take her head off. So I wasn't gonna be able to be paying attention. I don't want her to take my child out of here. So I was like, no, let me not even bring her. Can we get a little wisdom from Mama real quick? Mark said, can he get a little wisdom from you? Is there anything you want to say? What are you, 82 or 83? 83? You be 83 this year, right?
I'll be 83.
Yeah. Mark want to know, he said, can we get a little wisdom from Mama real quick? I think Mark, you 30, Mark, you 31? Or did you just turn 32? Mark is 31 or 32. So he said, what kind of wisdom can you give him about anything? It don't matter what it is.
Make sure you get out and vote so Trump don't get in the next time.
Ma.
That's wisdom.
Oh my God. Kayla said, gave you kissy faces. Yeah, Mark said just anything in life. Y'all, she did. I told y'all how she be holding down in politics. I wouldn't know a thing if it wasn't for her. Can I get a shout out, please? I'm very bad. I have my videos, and God bless you. And your mama. Thank you. Let me see, because I can't see what your name is from this far. I got to pull up the video on my other phone. Let me see. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Gage, can I get a shout out, please? I'm very bad. You're very bad? Gage, don't be bad. Okay, let me see. Amen. Chris said, Mark said, I'll take that. Mark said he'll take that. He'll take that word of wisdom.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now you got to start by just scooping off this dirt and like filling. Now I tried to get her to get the smaller pots like me and Justice did, but she didn't feel like that made sense because then she looking like if she had. She said if she have to repot them anyway, she might as well start. And I agree because I had to go and buy more pots so I could repot mine. And I think I want to do that this Friday when we go live about it. So she's just gonna be filling that up. Thank you, Gage said. You're welcome, Gage. So you gotta, so she picked, it don't matter if you make a mess, Mark, we'll get up later. So she picked, we went to the dollar store, we got everything from the dollar store. This is some of my soil that I had left over. And her pots came from the dollar store. She got these little dishes for them to sit in. It was $1.25. I think it was 40s. I think it's 40s for $1.25, little trays to sit on the bottom. And then she got the, what do you call these things? The plant labels. Like I use popsicle sticks, but I got some of these when she got some too, so I'll probably take my popsicle sticks out. Because these were only $1.25 for 10 of them. Let me see. Maybe put one more scoop in there. $1.25 for 10 of these, and then we just put whatever is in the pot on here instead of the popsicle stick. Yeah, so maybe about that much. And so put that in like in all, but just 3 of them because she lost one of her packs of seeds, y'all. She bought 4, but we was only able to find 3. I don't know if the man didn't put all of them in there, if we lost one or what. Okay, so let me see. Yes, Mark, she is. Hi, Kia B. Kia B said hi, Mom. Kia B said hi.
Hi, Kelby.
Mark said, is that a bar? Mark, this child, first of all, she ain't gonna hurt. Mama will have a drink, but she's not a drinker. And instead of her going into a store and buying like a sensible, like a pint, like I guess the Hennessy right there is a pint. Like if she find out anybody drink anything that come to her house, she just go get the biggest, like the bars don't even have this size. So that's what happens when she felt like if my nephew come over here and say if he say he drink Douce or something like that, she gonna go buy the biggest bottle and put it on her bar. She think that means something.
I get a lot of alcohol with gifts too. When people come over for my birthday and all like that. People bring me alcohol.
Mom, but you buy a lot of it too. You buy it?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
That's how I accumulate a lot of
Right, but I know nobody's bringing you those big, gigantic, industrial-sized bottles that you get. You doing that. Ain't nobody brought that.
Well, that's okay. I heard on TV last night Trump said alcohol can let the door.
And you'll be prepared for it.
I'll be prepared.
Okay, let me see. Mark said, oh, what is she growing? Okay, let me get, what is she growing? She picked tomatoes. They look like Roma tomatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this one. God, Mom, why you put that much in this one?
I was talking.
Okay, well, put some of this in that one. Okay. It's still kind of a lot, but okay. Okay, she growing Roma tomatoes. Swiss chard. I never had Swiss chard, Mom. I never had Swiss chard. Swiss chard?
You don't remember having it.
I had it before?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't ever remember that. And basil. That's what she chose. I think she had chose oregano, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to it. Okay, let me see. Kia B said, hey, got my mama? Okay. Mark said, yes, Mark. So, yes, I was trying. When Mark said, laugh out loud. Kia B got the waving hand. Gage said, hey, can you please give me a shout out? And I love your live stream. Yes, I did, Gage. I did do that already. So nice. Thank you. Mark said, I can spot a bar from a mile away. Right, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. You got all that? Now you got all your sword. Let me get that up for you. You can just put it right in here. Sweep it right in here, Mom. Okay. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying. So, let me see. You subscribe, Gage? Thank you. If anybody's in the chat, please hit the like button and go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate it. Chris laughing, speaking to everybody. Let me see, Gage. So, I'm sorry. No problem, Gage. Okay, so now you got all your pots. Now, let me read the back of these a little bit, y'all, because I think some of them might, I got to make sure, like, what if they say, seem like I remember some of them saying you put the seeds, like, right at the surface. Then I think some of them say you go so far down. Is Tashana still on here? Or do I just need to read this package? Okay, let's see. Let's see what it's saying. Okay, so for your basil, it says that it's going to germinate within 5 to 10 days. You'll see some within 5 to 10 days with the basil. And then, okay, the depth in the soil, see where it says 1/4 inch? So that means you got to go like 1/4 inch down, put the seeds in there. Okay, so let me see. The spacing should be 10 inches. 10 inches. And then the height is going to grow to 16 to 18 inches. And the dates for it to be mature, for you to be able to like go ahead and start eating off of it, is 85 days. Okay? So that's for this. So this
85 days.
Right, that sounds like a lot, right? Let me see your measuring cup.
36 and 90. About 2.5 months.
Right. Pat, let me see your yeah. Yeah, but maybe sooner or something might happen. Oh wait, Tashana said yes. Okay. She said she's here. You're doing fine, Ma. Let me see. Get the comments, make sure I didn't miss somebody's comments. This thing keep, why is it not giving me the comments, the live comments? That's weird. Oh, let me see. How old? My mother is 82 years old. Let me see. Mark said, enjoy your live and your mom. Got to get back to work. Okay, Mark, thanks for stopping in. My mom is 82 years old. Yes, you're doing fine. Plant about, hold on. Oh, plant about 5 like the dice. Hey, Saret. Saret say, hey, Mom.
Hi. Who you say, Sheree?
Saret.
Hi, Sheree.
Saret.
Select.
Okay, so I'm gonna put, oops, making a mess. I'm gonna put a little bit of this in here because you gotta go 1/4 inch down. So I'm gonna let you put the seeds in there so then you can put some more, take it out of here and put it on top. Okay? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Okay. So I'm just gonna give you, you're just gonna take like a handful. I mean, not a handful, but like a pinch of them. Plant about 5. Okay. So she said to plant about 5 of the seeds, okay?
Just 5 of them.
Just 5, because you gotta remember each, little thing is a...
Yeah.
That's what I thought. When I first got it, I thought I was supposed to put the whole pack, because there's not that many in here, and I'm thinking the whole pack, but no. Just about 5. Let me see. Oh, these little bitty things.
Mm-hmm.
Tashana, these little bitty things. Just 5? I can't even just see. I can't even see just 5 of them. Okay, I'm gonna put these seeds in there for you. Okay, Mom? Mm-hmm. How in the world? I want to see this.
No. A little bit more than that.
No, this is, she said, this said, she said 5.
Okay.
And that's about 10 or 15. So we're going to put that like dead smack in the middle, I think. Let me see. Yes, Grandma. Dirt, no. Hey, kid, your wife. Hey, Grandma. And Chad just dropped in, definitely on the replay. Thank you, cute your wife. Thank you so much for stopping in. Tashana said, each will make a big plant.
Okay.
Well, Mom, maybe we should do the 5. Because this is like 15. They so tiny. Y'all, I can barely even see this. Can y'all even see that? Okay, I'm just going to put it right in the middle. You ain't going to be able to see it because it's the same color as the dirt. So just put like a scoop full of this on top of the middle. Let me see if I missed anybody. Yeah, Mom, I thought of
Okay.
something good to do with your mom. What? Just see how she responds. What is it, Mark? What is it? Tell me what it is. If you didn't already leave, tell me what it is. Okay. Oh, girl, I didn't want to touch it on my hand like that. Okay, so now, look, I can't have her to do it because I want to do it. So, like, pat it down. You can use the back of this to, like, kind of pat it down a little bit, I think.
You better get that right away so you'll know and write on it.
Oh, so you'll know which one it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, come on.
This. Yeah, I know. I was just closing this up for you.
You want me to go get a marker?
No, I got one. I bought one.
Okay.
Okay, so this one, you know, you did. So that one is all planted. Let me see. So you only have 3 packs of seeds. So I'm just going to, everything we finish, I'm going to put it back in that one, okay? Okay, so that one is going to be your basil. So I just write it on there first, Ma. Put the basil on there first so you can know which one it is. Let me see. So she just writing on the stick, y'all. Okay. So you'll just stick that in there. Okay. So then you're gonna do the next one. Put that one over there. And we'll do the same thing. We'll take some out of here so you can put it on top. Okay, now let's see what this one says. The Swiss chard. Okay, like what Tashana said, that was basil, my bad. Yeah, that was basil. Yep, that was basil. Okay, so Swiss chard is saying you should see something 5 to 10 days, and maturity is 30 to 60 days. Okay, so this one goes in a little bit deeper, 3/4 of an inch deep. Okay, so we're gonna have you put that right in the middle. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, she said, hold on. Tashana said you could sprinkle a little bit more of the basil up in there. She didn't realize that you had basil, so grab that bucket. She said you could sprinkle a little more. Let me see. Of those. Okay, let me see. I'm trying not to let too many fall out. Okay. You want to put a little bit more dirt over it? Just sprinkle about that much dirt over it. Okay, let me see. Okay, Tashana said I thought those were the tomatoes. Oh, okay. Okay, so next, Tashana, we're going to do the Swiss chard. We're going to do the Swiss chard. Let me see. Okay, yep, we got 9 people in the chat. Thanks, everybody, for hitting the like button. Okay, Ma, this is the Swiss chard. So when you live, Ma, you gotta ask people to hit the like button. So when they hit the like button, that'll tell you how many people like it. That's telling me 9 people's in the chat and 10 people liked it. So you're saying, like, if you just came into the chat, hit the like button. You gotta tell them that. You gotta please hit the like button.
Would you please hit the like button?
Okay, this is a Swiss chard. Okay, you're gonna put it in this one. And let's see how big. Okay, these are a little bit bigger. So Tashana, like, how many of these of the Swiss chard? These are a little bit bigger. Let me see. If she tell us to do more, we'll do more. Cause like I don't be understanding how plants go.
Y'all put it in the middle or all over?
Okay, well, let's see. Just sprinkle because they have to all be separated. When they get older, they have to be separated. So each one of these is going to be a whole Swiss chard plant. Okay, sprinkle it in there, Ma. Oh, I guess that makes sense. No wonder my lettuce. So my lettuce that's growing, all those different plants are going to be like one whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's like 50 of them in there.
It's supposed to be the way lettuce come. And
Okay. All right. All over. Yes. Okay. So now you're going to cover this up with about this much dirt. And then
I just got 3 of them, right?
you only put 3 in there?
I did. That's
You
all
sure?
I got.
That's all I gave you? Well, you don't want to be rerooting too many of them. You're not going to have a whole garden outside. That's enough. Like you have to like, it got to have room enough to grow mine. So,
Right.
yeah, 3 of them can't fit in that pot. So why you want to do more? I don't understand what you did. Because if that's the case, why not put 1 in there?
Swiss chard. Write it on the thing.
Let me see what Tachana's saying. Hi, Jonathan's Clubhouse. Okay, write that on there, ma. All over, yes. Thanks for coming in, Jonathan's Clubhouse. Please hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Tashana said the lettuce has to be separated. Tashana, all those stems of lettuce that I have in that pot, it's like 50. It's like 50 of them. Each one of those stems have to be separated. Oh my God. Do about 5 so you pick the strongest to separate. Okay, yeah, she did I think she did like 6 or 7 actually. But Tashana, you telling me with the lettuce that I have at home, each one of those things is a whole like head of lettuce? Because I'm gonna have to throw some of them out.
No, buy some more pots and give them to me.
Oh, right, yeah. Or you got an extra pot. Okay, yeah, have you plant some. Man. Okay, yeah, I give it away. So then if that's the case, I should have put like 1 or 2 or 3 seeds in it. I must have put like, oh my God, I didn't know that's how it went. Okay, so now she about to do her tomatoes.
I don't like those kind.
Huh? You don't like Romas?
Not as well as I like the rest of them.
Really? I like Roma tomatoes. That's like my favorite one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let me see. I'm just trying to say, come on, Bob, tell her. Let me see. You can, yeah, I guess so. But I don't know nobody who Mama jumped on board fast. Because Mama always said that she wanted to do a garden. But I tried to get my nephew to do it. He's like, I don't have time for it. I was like, but you don't have 20 minutes every couple days to just water it? He's like, nope, I don't have time. I said, okay, sooner or later, you're going to be wishing you had time.
I love watering plants.
I know, you love plants. I always tell them how you have a great thumb of how I never had a plant. You remember that time that plant had all those bugs in it when Bobby Jr. was a baby and I never had a plant since then?
You're right.
And I was like,
Instead of going buying some bug killers.
I ain't never had a plant since then. That's why you never seen a plant in my house, ever. Okay, so now with the tomatoes, okay, how many tomatoes? Hey, Chris Salza. Hey, Gemma and Mom. Chris, say hi, Bob.
Hi, Chris.
Let me see. So how many of these then, Tashana? How many? Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Looks like everybody hit the like button. I appreciate y'all. I'm waiting for Tashana just to tell me how many of these. Because obviously I didn't do that letter, so I'm going to have to go home and redo that. Let me see. 5, like the 5 on that dice. Okay. Okay, so like, let me put it in your hand.
And so it's got to stay in the house for a while, right?
Yeah, this is indoor garden mine. You're going to be able to just sit this. I don't know where you want to sit it in here. You got anywhere you can just sit? They got like a little table or something?
I'm gonna go buy a little bench.
Ma, you don't have a bench here now. Where you gonna put it now? You gonna leave it on the counter maybe?
Okay.
It needs sunlight though. Okay, I'm gonna say, okay, 5. Wait, hold on. So make sure you sprinkle these away from each other. I'm thinking you're just supposed to dump it in the middle. See, that's why you can't listen to me. Tashana, I'm glad you came on here. Where's another one? Okay, 5. So take that and sprinkle it all around, Ma. Because it's going to be different plants. Obviously. Let me see. Tashana said 5. Okay, I got that. Y'all make sure y'all give my mama a like, y'all. Okay, so you go cover it up with this. What did it say about how far down? Oh yeah, it said 1/4 inch down, so you should get. Okay. Let me see. Place them like. Oh, so she's saying like when you plant something, you place them like 5 on a dice. She said, like you know how the 5 look on the dice, like 2 across, 1 in the middle, 2. Yeah. That's what she said about the dice. Okay, I get it out, China. I didn't know what you meant at first. Okay, now I get it. Okay, so now you got everything, all the things planted. You gotta put tomatoes on the thing. You gotta write that on your thing like those. So then you're gonna put these. So these are the little plastic containers she got. These were 4 for $1.25 at the dollar store. Just to sit on the bottom so the water don't come out. Okay. So I'm gonna put all your extra seeds in here. Later on, if you want to put them in a Ziploc bag or something, that's what I did. Okay. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, let me see. Okay, Kevin said you're doing a good job, Ma.
No, thank you.
Let me see. Y'all doing great. Tashana said y'all doing great. I feel like I'm in the garden. Do you, Tashana? Okay, so now you got to put every pot. Why you put the rest of this in there, Ma? Why you said put the rest of it in here? Like, let's just save it a little bit. Okay.
Look what you did.
Oh, did I do that? Yeah. I get it. Ugh. No, I won't be. You want to wipe your hand in there? Okay. Okay, so now just put each one of these in these little, what do they call these, y'all? Let me see. They call these planter saucers. Planter saucers. So you just go pick up each one and put them in there. And then just go, again, that's to catch your water. And then you're going to just take the water. Okay, how much water did you say, Tashana?
Let me see. Good. You're supposed to wet it.
Ma, you don't know. Wait. Let me see. She'll be, hold on. She'll be like, hold on. Oh, she'll like these tomatoes better because she grew them, right. They taste different. She said, Tashana said, you might like these because they're going to be different from the store. Because she swear by stuff tasting totally different from the store.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, so, I think she said that this is like a reservoir. These. Okay, Tashana, so how much water should she put in there? Oh, she said take it to the sink and wet it well.
That's what I told you. It's supposed to be wet.
But I'm just going to do it right here, Ma. I'll do it right here. Ooh, supposed to wet it well?
Yeah.
Tashana, when I planted...
It's going to soak in.
I know, but when I planted my stuff, I put like, not even 1/4 of a teaspoon. I mean, 1/4 of a cup in there.
That's why I kill all your plants.
They're not dead, Ma. They live. Why would you say I killed them?
Yes, that's right.
Why would she say I killed my plants? And I absolutely did not kill my plants.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, let me see. Take it. Okay, so now they're all wet. I know. Kayla telling me my plants, I didn't kill my plants. I did not kill no plants. Okay, so you just gonna leave them here on the counter? So you don't you don't water them every day, right?
I know how to water them when they're needed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are your extra ones. So when I bring the lettuce over here, you can repot it in that one. Put your stuff back over here. We're gonna put your all your labels back in there too. But if you want to get like one Ziploc bag later and just put all your stuff, all your extra stuff in there, then you can. Okay, yes. Hey, Sandra. How you doing, Sandra?
Maybe we get some.
Right, you heard her, Sandra. She is something else. Telling me, why would you say that, ma?
What?
What made you say I killed my plants?
That's what you do.
I never killed not a plant in my life because I never had none.
Oh Lord. We'll get some cucumbers next time.
Tashana, can she grow cucumbers in the house?
Yeah.
Ma, you don't know. You have no idea.
Good answer.
Let me see. I am gonna wait for her to tell me. Let me see. Let it drain for a few minutes, then sit it in the reservoir and let the rest absorb later. Wait a minute. Let it drain.
Then set them in the reservoir.
I don't understand. Okay. Okay. And then Sandra said, she said, you got right. Let me see. I'm back. Where's Nana? Right here, girl. Right here. I ain't gonna let mama do a thing. Not a thing.
She ain't about me.
She's sitting on the edge of her stool trying to make sure she got room for the dog. Let me see. Let me see. Tashana said, laugh out loud. Mom said, you kill. Oh my God, plants. Right. I never ever killed a plant ever. Let me see. Tashana said she has beautiful sun. Right, Mike, because you know they have to get sun, so you can't just keep them here. What you gonna do about?
What you mean I can't keep them here?
Because like, what they gonna do about sunlight?
That's what I said. I have a lot of sun coming out through this window.
But don't you have to? Don't they?
The patio.
I know, but the plants have to be over there. You gonna take them over there?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You gonna walk them over there?
What's the plant?
Yeah.
I told you I was gonna get a long stool.
Oh, you'll get a stool and then you'll sit them. Okay, okay, good. She said she gonna get a
Bench.
a plant bench, like something. Okay. And then she just gonna put him in there and then, okay, I see what you're saying now. Okay, let me see. Yeah, she got a lot of, she got a window right there, a window right there, a window right there. She get a lot of sunlight in here. So I think it'll be good.
No sun today because it's raining in Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Sandra said hi to Saret. She should try it. Let me see. Let the excess water. Oh, she said wet it so what? Tashana, my plants. I wanted the justice know that. She said wet this so well that it comes out the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
She said let it drain into the sink.
Yeah, in the sink.
And then put them there. Tashana, I put like, I didn't even put half of, see how it's draining? You see that? You see that, Ma?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's what she said.
You're putting hot water in.
Oh. Okay, so.
That's why you kill your plants.
Ma, they did not die. Why you keep saying that? They didn't die. My plants are growing. I just told you that I do an update on them every 2 weeks.
I'm not talking about these plants. I'm talking about you kill your
Ma,
house.
I did not kill the house plant. It was bugs in it. It was bugs in it. I didn't kill it. I was going to feed it when I saw the bugs. Okay, is this one doing it? Yeah. Okay, so she said let it drain, then put it in here. See, okay. Mm-hmm. So Tashana, what should I do? Because the ones that I planted, I only put like probably like less than a 4th cup of water in there.
Go home and water them like you did here.
Okay, let me see.
Don't mean you can't water them.
Celeste, say hey, Nana. Say hey, Nana. Say hey. Say hey, Nana.
Say hi, Nana. Say hi.
Let me see. The water, right? The water. Kayla said it's going to be raining and high winds here too. Oh, it is? Yeah, it's not really rain. It wasn't raining when I came here. It was just, maybe it rained earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's wet out there. I thought it was just drizzling. It's okay, Nana. Let me see. Kayla said, Grandma's mom said, she knows, right? Exactly. They laughing at you, Mom. Tashana said, you can water more as long as they're right. They are not. They're growing. That's why I didn't know I did nothing wrong. But I got to ask Justice, did you Did you wet yours that much? I just put like a fourth cup. I must have misunderstood you. They've never been wet. Man. Okay. Hey, Drag Queen. How you doing? Drag Queen said mom is cute. Drag Queen said mom is cute.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, y'all. So she got this thing. So now, should I put him in the thing? Where should I put him in the... Hey, girl named Brianna. Tashana, how long do I leave him before I put him in these little things? Like I got him sitting in the sink right now.
Just until
There's
they
many
stop.
ways to grow.
Just until
Don't overthink
the
it.
water
Okay.
soak in.
Ma,
What?
you don't know.
Yes, I do.
When did you grow any vegetables or fruit inside of a house?
Oh,
When did you do it? When did you do it? I'm asking you. Ma, when did you grow anything inside?
Get back on the...
No, you just keep saying it like you know. You absolutely don't know how to grow stuff inside. Let me see. Tashana said there are many ways to grow. Don't overthink it. Hello to your mom. Brianna said hi, Ma.
Hi.
Kia B. Like, cause she don't know. Mama don't know. And I'm trying to get the right way. I told you Tashana got a whole 1.5 acres.
Some things is common sense.
Look at that. Tashana, how long should I wait before I put those pots in here now? I just sat them in the sink for now because the water was running out.
Until it stopped.
Give it a minute. Okay, she said just give it a minute and then you can sit them in here.
And that's what I told.
And then, and then you can just sit them there until you get something to sit them on. Now you're about to make a mess. You cannot reach these, Ma. Oh. Okay. Okay, y'all. Let me let y'all see how they turned out. So she got, let me see. She got her basil. Damn, you got your labels all dirty already. Her Swiss chard and her tomatoes, y'all. So when I do the updates on my shorts, I'm gonna come over here and do the updates on her. So like in 2 weeks, I'm not gonna do it this Friday, but in 2 weeks, I'm gonna 2 weeks I'm gonna do a short, letting y'all know how hers is doing. Let me see, Gamma, Frey, and you're so gorgeous. Thank you, Brianna. Like what Tashana said, you can actually water your plants from the reservoir. Okay, she said that you don't even have to worry about, well, I don't even know. Like, I guess if you want to water them from here, you put the water in there and just sit it.
And then it goes up.
But actually, I don't know if these are deep enough. You know why, Tashana? Look. Because these ones that she got, it has these spouts on it. It has those spouts on it, and the spout is just as tall as this. So I think the water wouldn't be able to get in there. Like if she watered it and put it down here, it wouldn't be able to get in there because there's no holes in the bottom of it. So I think you do have to water yours on the top, Bob. Let me see. Kaylin said, nice job. Kaylin said, nice job. It's looking good.
Thank you.
Brianna said, what are you doing? We're planting tomatoes, Swiss chard, and basil. My mother just finished planting hers, so I'm trying to get her to plant and to see if probably in the like the early summer you get one of those raised beds, those garden beds, and put it on your patio. By the time these get big,
when summer come and put it on the patio where it get.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you could get one of those raised beds that's like taller, like that's like waist high. You know what I mean?
No, you can show me.
Yeah, I'll show it to you. Let me see. Yep, so that's what she was doing. You did a good job, Ma.
Thank you.
You did a good job. So, Tashana, can she do cucumbers? She want to do cucumbers. Can cucumbers be grown inside? Can she do that? Is that an option? Let me know if that's an option. Because I know I have oh my God, the lettuce. I got way too much lettuce. I like to plant.
What about
okay, too.
parsley?
I know the herbs can be grown inside because a lot of people just grow that in their kitchen.
Yeah.
Let me see. I like to plant. To plant is so fun, and plant nice stuff to get my friend. Yes, we just getting started. Oh, she said, yeah, you should try the cucumbers.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I go by the store, so
The little
I'll pick
baby,
up
the
that.
cute.
Oh, you want the little ones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I probably got to go to a garden store for those because I never see those in the seeds. Or is it, wait a minute, hey, Tracal, hey, Tanya, wait a minute, Life of Tashana, she want the little ones. Are the little ones just peaked early or it's a different kind of cucumber? Because I never seen the little ones in seeds. I only seen the big ones. Tracal, Tanya, y'all miss Mama. She just finished planting her tomatoes and Swiss chard and her basil. We just finished doing her planting. Let me see. Brianna said, hey, Tracal. Hey, Tanya. Let me see. I'm trying to wait for Tashana to tell me about those cucumbers. Hey, Tracal, Tanya. Sarah said, beautiful. Said, wow, good job. Tanya said, good job.
Thank you.
Let me see. She said, hey, Sarah. Okay. They have lots of varieties. Oh, so she said that I need to look for, see, they had regular cucumbers. She said look for the pickling cucumbers.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Make pickles out of them.
Oh, that's what you want to do with it? Okay, I thought you meant like long, like cucumbers to eat in a salad.
You know.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about, but at first I thought you meant regular cucumbers. Okay, let me see. Good job to your mom. I bet it smells so good. I don't really smell it too much.
Not yet.
Yeah. Tracal said they do have those kind of seeds. So we probably gotta go to a garden store. They don't have that at a dollar store. I probably gotta go to a garden store. Let me
Probably go if you go to Walmart or
something like that with a garden center in it.
Home Goods, they sell all them plants.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not Home Goods, Home Depot.
Oh, Home Depot, okay. But yeah, they got big garden centers. They would definitely have it there. Tracal said, hey, Saret, Taya, Tashana, and Brianna. Saret said, what all did y'all plant? We plant tomatoes, basil, and Swiss chard. Okay, so a Swiss chard, like lettuce? You eat that in the salad?
It's a green.
I know, but how you cook it? How you prepare it?
It's in the green family.
Oh, so you cook it like mustard greens or collard greens or something?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Some people even cut them up and put them in the salad.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if it was for salad. Let me see. Let's see. Girl named Brianna said, "Get my friend, you should plant flowers too."
Yeah.
Yeah. You should. I don't have a green thumb. I'm going out on a limb with these vegetables, but you should, man. You love flowers. I'm so surprised. Why you don't have as many plants as you had when I was growing up? You was known for your plants, Ma. Her plants would like go up a whole wall. Remember that one plant that everybody got pieces out of?
After I moved off of, I did, when I was staying in Brown Deer, I had some.
I'm talking about here you don't have none.
Well, I really just got here in September, and then the fall came in.
Let me see. I love Swiss chard. Okay, Tanya said she loves Swiss chard. Mama said I had it before. I don't remember having it.
You was small.
Let me see. Life Deshauna said, Mom knows. Ceres said, Mama, tell me your secret to your peach cobbler. Sorry, that's not a plant. She said, what's your secret to your peach cobbler?
Well, there's no secret to it. Do you put lemon? Do you squeeze a little lemon in it?
I'm surprised. For sure, Saret is putting lemon in everything.
Oh.
She put lemon in everything. So if she don't put it, she said, what's the other ingredient? She got lemon on lock.
Oh.
She gonna put her some lemon in there. She said, how do you make yours?
It's just that I put nutmeg, cinnamon, sugar, butter, a little brown sugar, and I put a little white sugar.
And lemon? I didn't know that you put lemon in your peach cobbler.
Just a little squeeze.
Let me see. You have a dog too, Brianna? Saret said, I love lemon in life. Whatever, yes. Saret put, you ever heard of people putting lemon in their eggs? Saret put lemon in her eggs.
What?
Yes. She's Haitian, so I don't know if it's a Haitian thing or people do that in a lot of cultures, but she put lemon in her eggs and she swear by them. You should try them out. You love eggs.
Yeah, I was looking at a game show yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and they asked about, who is it? Don't, I'll think about it.
About the lemon? Or something about lemon?
No, I asked, what is the most thing hot sauce is put on? And
Would they
I
say
thought maybe it
chicken?
would have said fish.
Oh, I would have thought so.
They
Thought
said
chicken.
eggs.
Oh, eggs?
Mm-hmm. They said most people use hot sauce on eggs.
I use hot sauce on my omelets a lot. Like, especially if I'm in a restaurant, I do it. I don't do it a lot at home, but if I'm in a restaurant, a lot of times. You don't put hot sauce on your omelets?
I put jalapeno peppers in my
I put those too, but I put hot sauce in it too. Saret says she just puts. She said to tell you why. She says that when you add lemon to the eggs, it gives it a fresher taste.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
I'll try that next time.
you should try it because you love eggs. Mama love eggs. Do you eat the eggs as expensive as they are now? Do you eat a lot? Do you eat the same amount? Do you eat the same amount of eggs since they've been so expensive?
I just use 1 egg or 2 eggs.
I mean, but you eat them the same like you always have?
No, yesterday I had boiled eggs.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me see. She said, Saret said just a drop of lemon, just a drop.
Yeah.
Saret is the only person I ever heard. So remember Daddy used to always get real mad when I didn't let him use the salt? And you used to always say, I'm messing up his food because now the food is going to taste fresh. Remember you used to always say that? Ma, as much as I used to keep the salt, like as soon as we got in the restaurant, I hide the salt. And he'd be like, you messing up my food.
Oh.
Now it's going to taste fresh. And I used to be like, Daddy, what is tasting fresh? I never knew what he was talking about. It's good. You're going to have my food tasting fresh. I'm looking like, okay, I don't know what you mean, but you ain't getting ready to load up no salt on your food. I know that. Let me see. I like lemon with sugar with water. Oh, really? Chakal said I like
What
hot
is
sauce
that
on my
for?
eggs.
Sugar with water for what?
Brianna says she like lemon and sugar and water. I guess she put sugar.
Well,
and
yeah.
That's lemonade.
You got lemonade then.
Yeah, that's a lemonade. I didn't even think about that. I'm looking like, oh, I think I don't like
That's
sugar
like
water.
when you
I don't
go
like sugar
at
water.
Restaurant, you always order lemon and water.
Yeah.
And I told you one time, all you got to do put some sugar in, then you got lemonade.
Yeah, I remember you did. You did tell me that before. That is true, I guess. I never thought about it like that, I guess. I mean, I know if I want to make some at home, but I never thought about that at a restaurant. Okay, so when y'all go to a restaurant, order water, or say I need some lemons on the side, ask for some sugar, and just sit there and make y'all lemonade. Let me see, I like hot sauce on my eggs. Yeah, I never put it on eggs. I never just put it on my eggs, but I definitely put it on my omelet. I don't know what I think is the difference. But yeah, let me see. Saret said yes, hot sauce on boiled eggs. Saret said she eat hot sauce on boiled eggs. Now I ain't never heard of that, Saret. Chakal said, Saret, that's different, right? Interesting. I never thought about putting.
I see Red Lobster on there. What is that saying?
Look at
Red Lobster.
you see her. She ain't read not one comment, not one word on this live, and then gonna say, "I see Red Lobster on there." Wow, that is ridiculous. What is? Let me see what this said. Saret said, "Wait, what's the drink, Mama? Orders a Red Lobster? Should they want to know what's your famous drink that you order at Red Lobster? They never know what she talking about. She gotta have them created every time." So what's your drink at Red Lobster, Ma?
Cranberry tea.
What do you order, Ma? You don't say, give me cranberry tea. What do you ask them for?
What do I say? Mama.
Ma, do not start playing. I'm not telling you.
I'll think about it before you leave.
Oh, okay. You can start if you want to. Let me see. I ain't gonna tell her either. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let it come to her. Let me see.
Boston iced tea.
Right. So it's a Boston iced tea, and then what's in the Boston iced tea?
Cranberry juice and tea and lemon.
So she have to tell them that every time.
Lemon slices.
Yeah. I don't know why they just don't put it on the menu, but all my life she been asking for it. Where'd you get that from, Molly? Because they never know what you're talking
I
about.
started it.
Well, where'd you get Boston
I
iced tea from?
started that out at
So where did the name Boston come from then? You didn't start that, Mom, because you would have never
Yes,
called
I
it no
did.
Boston. Where did Boston?
I mean, I started them to putting it on the menu. That's why they always used to ask me, "What is that? What is that?" I mean, I started them.
Let me see.
So they would know what it is.
Sarah said, wait, what's the drink? Oh, Red Lobster. Brianna said, no, I like hot sauce with soup. Okay. Sarah said it's good, Tracal. I don't know if I'm gonna be trying a hot sauce on a boiled egg, tell you the truth. I eat it on boiled eggs. So, oh, you eat it too. Oh, the lemon on the egg is interesting. Oh, Tracal said she eat hot sauce on her boiled eggs too. You gonna try that?
Yeah.
Let me see. The lemon on the eggs is interesting. Yeah, Serena is serious about the lemon on the egg. She ain't making no eggs without the lemon.
Lemon on the egg. What kind? How does she fix it? Is it scramble or what?
She do it on all eggs. On all eggs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She do it on all her food, period. But I'm saying, like if she scramble it, she just put the, squeeze it in there.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Let me see. Let me see. The eggs are interesting. So I said, I love it. So I said, Chacal, yes, when you mix the eggs, try it. Chacal said she gonna try. Mama said she gonna try it too. Mama said she gonna try. I think I've tried it. I think I tried it before. And I think I tried it, but I forgot to see if it made a difference. I think I just ate them and forgot that I was supposed to be like trying to see if I tasted the lemon in there.
Different.
Yeah, I forgot. So yep. Let me see. So yeah. My sister was trying to get my mama to make some salmon and rice tonight, but she said she ain't got no salmon. You did say you was gonna make me something a long time ago, Ma. But I forgot. I keep forgetting to bring in salmon.
You went on one of your famous diets then.
Oh, but I can eat salmon on a diet. I can watch what I eat. I can eat salmon. I just can't eat a lot of it, and I can't have a lot of rice. Let me see. Chakal said yes when you mix the eggs. Try. Okay, I got that. Okay, yeah. So I don't know. So what you cooking today, Ma? You cooking something today?
You said salmon and rice.
No, I didn't. Booby said salmon and rice.
I thought you just said.
No, I didn't say salmon and rice.
Okay, I don't know what I'm cooking.
What you cooking last night?
I had smothered baby back ribs with onion, bell pepper, celery, and garlic in it over rice.
Oh, okay. I used to love ribs. Let me see. What's with the oxtail? Oh, Sarah said, what's with the oxtails and spaghetti?
Oh, I like that.
People never know what I'm talking about. I don't know, where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that dish from? Because every time I say that to somebody, they be like, spaghetti?
Yeah.
Oxtails and spaghetti?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know you cooked it in other ways sometimes, but for the most part, it's spaghetti.
You have to put the oxtails on and boil them till they get tender. And then put your seasoning, your tomato sauce or tomato paste. Boil your spaghetti in a separate pot.
The weird, you got it from grandmama did it? So when you grew up on it?
Yeah.
So I wonder why so many people have not. Who in the chat has that? Look at that. I never heard of that. Saret never heard of that. Is there anybody in the chat that has ever heard of oxtails and spaghetti?
Well, try it. All you do is cook the oxtails until you get
Just about
tender.
done, yeah.
And then the same ingredients that you put in your spaghetti. That's what goes.
That's it. You just when you make the oxtails and you put the bell pepper, onion, and that, you pour off most of the juice and just save the oxtails and onions and bell pepper to put in there with the spaghetti.
And you save the broth of the oxtails in the pot.
Yeah. Yes, Kayla said no, never heard of it before. I'm telling you, every time I say that to people, they don't know what I'm talking about. I'm looking like I grew up on it, and now my mama said she grew up on it. It does sound interesting and it's good. It's the best. I love oxtails. But before I stopped eating meat, oxtails was my favorite meat. That was my favorite way to have the oxtails. It's with spaghetti. It's so good. Y'all gotta try it. Can you record her making it next time? When the last time you made something? Do you ever be making it now? So I said record you next time you make it. I don't know when the last time you made it.
Well, tell her next time I go to the store and buy oxtails, I'll let you know so you can record it.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a long process because the oxtails got to cook for about 2 hours, right?
Yeah, 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, maybe the end part of it or something.
Yeah,
Yes.
the end part. Well, they'll know about boiling oxtails anyway.
Right.
And then, but when I get ready to put the sauce and all that in there, then I'll
Yeah.
let you know.
Now you remember you used to make mine. You remember? Can you remember what you used to make? You used to be so good.
Make what?
What dish do you think I'm thinking about? One dish that you used to make all the time from scratch. That used to be so good. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
Your chicken and dumplings used to be so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she used to bring out that rolling pin, I used to be so happy. Like these dumplings about to be so doggone good. It was perfect every time. Then she started cheating about 10, 15 years ago. Well, I stopped eating it anyways because I don't eat meat, so I don't care now. But you start cheating with the dough and using biscuits.
I couldn't do that no more one time because I don't like it.
Oh, okay. Maybe I saw you when you did it. So you make the dough by scratch now still?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was so irritated when you did that. But I wasn't eating no more anyways. But I was like, why is she switching to that? But I used to love when she get that, I was about to say powder, that flour and start making that dough. Those chicken and dumplings used to be so good. She said she said everything. Wait. She said she's a cook. Everything was good. Right. She'll know what I'm talking about. But my father cooked a lot. Daddy cooked a lot, ma. Y'all, how did y'all decide who was gonna cook? Because like literally when I was growing up,
we didn't decide.
y'all just whoever got in the kitchen. Because I could never say you cook more than Daddy or Daddy cooked more than you. It literally seemed like y'all
just want us to show up in the kitchen. That's all.
So y'all never said, okay, are you gonna cook or are you gonna never?
No, I really never said.
Really? Daddy cooked more breakfast than you though. Because Daddy used to get up early in the morning. He'll have it done by the time everybody even get it up.
I never, well, even now, I don't eat breakfast real early. And he did all the time.
Yeah, Daddy ate breakfast really early. Hey, Corey. Corey said, hey, Mom.
Hi.
So this is my dad. This reminds me of the kitchen, y'all. That picture my mama got my dad right there. Can y'all see it? That's my dad in the kitchen. That's him in the kitchen. And everybody knew him for being in that kitchen all the time. My dad cooked a lot. He cooked like he'll bake cakes. My dad, he was serious about some food. That's why me and my sister the way we are.
The only thing he didn't do, he did not bake.
He did, but used to make his mine. He used to always brag about his chocolate cakes. They was out of the box, but he used to be so happy when he baked his chocolate cakes. Yes, he was. That's the one thing that he cooked was the chocolate cakes.
Yeah, that was something he did later on now.
Yeah, he loved his chocolate cakes. He'd be like, I made a chocolate cake. Daddy know he used to be so happy about some food. He loves some food. Then he'll do all that cooking, and then he just want to sit back and watch everybody eat. He had an obsession. That was so irritating, Mom. You know, every holiday that y'all cook, that was used to be so irritating. He'll cook all that food and then say, I'm going to eat later. And wait until everybody eat. I don't care if it's 12 o'clock in the daytime. He would refrain from eating until everybody's done eating. Everything's cleared up. And then he'd be like, okay, Shirley, you can go make my plate. Remember, he just always do that. I used to be like, what is the point? Why do you do that? He did not eat with us. He just sat there and watched us eat. Let me see. Caitlin Trical said, she said, okay, good afternoon from you. Okay, to you and my thanks, Corey. Trical said, my dad was the cook too. He was so particular how he wanted his food cooked. Yes. I don't even know if Daddy was particular. He just liked to cook. Yeah. And he was like a down home cook. Like Daddy was like he did like the smothered. Well, I guess both of y'all, that's all y'all really did. Like I always tell people that household was like Sunday dinner every day, man. Y'all really did too much.
David was just, David still laugh about I was out of town one time and he passed by my house and he said the whole house was lit up.
Yeah.
And he said he got out and he rang the doorbell. Buddy man opened the door. He said, Buddy man's in the kitchen. I'm gone. Nobody in the house.
Yeah.
He said he had some of every kind of food possible, every kind of meat.
Yeah.
And he was just cooking.
Daddy thought that meant something. Now, Daddy did have the best fried corn, man. His fried corn was the best. he used to be putting like, remember he used to put like bell peppers and onions in, remember? And he'll make his cornbread. Remember he used to put like jalapenos and bell peppers and stuff in his cornbread. Remember? Daddy did not play in the kitchen, y'all. He did not play. Let me see. It's good to have two cooks. Yeah, both of them was good cooks. We ate too much up in the house. That I know. Like every day, like it was no such thing as no Sunday kind of like dinner, because every day it was like beans and greens and like, and then they'll start off the morning with like smothered pork chops or like smothered chicken. Don't let them fry no chicken night before. We definitely having smothered chicken the next morning with gravy and rice and biscuits. It used to be just too much eating going on. That's crazy. Let me see. I like Marcus to stay out of the kitchen. Celeste said she like her husband to stay out of the kitchen. That ain't never been a thing in our house. Daddy was all up in that kitchen, all up and through that kitchen. Chakal said, wow, my dad was the same way. He would feed all the neighbors. Yes, he loved for people to enjoy his food. Daddy did too. Remember when y'all used to have like, when at our house, Mom and them had bought the house, but then the house next door caught on fire. So they bought the land on the side of the house. And remember how we used to have those big picnics and everybody used to come over there?
Yeah.
We used to have all these big picnics, and it was some of the neighbors that came in there. But our family has...
people in the neighborhood, everybody. Matter of fact, I got pictures now of us sitting out on the lot with mail doors and and all of that.
She had all these picnic tables. People would come over there and eat. They did just barbecue for everybody. And remember when all the fights used to come on? When the fights come on, Mom and them would bring the biggest TV outside, plug it up, order the fight, and then remember when Select TV? That's back when Select TV. Remember Select TV?
Yeah.
And then order the fight. And all the neighbors would come watch the fight in our yard.
Yeah. That was fun.
That was fun, Ma.
And Muhammad Ali, I remember I had a birthday November 7th, and they and all the neighbors was there watching the game.
Yeah.
And it was on my birthday.
Oh, okay. Because in our neighborhood, well, all of our neighbors actually we grew up with. Everybody literally was there.
Right.
But we had a lot of family members on our block too.
A lot of family members.
But who came and moved on their block first?
Pete.
Oh, Pete was the first one. And
then it was us.
Then y'all.
And then Sis.
Okay.
Then Sonny moved back over that way, and Bill moved over.
Right. I'm telling you, I had a lot of family in our neighborhood. They all literally, like on our block, we had to have 4 families who bought houses on that block.
Like you and Booby, y'all went to school with family and all.
Yeah, I always tell, but that's what I always tell people in our neighborhood was like brothers and sisters. Like literally, we grew up with them as kids. Like because I was like, how old was I when you moved here?
You were 11 months old. Okay,
yeah, I knew it was in the same year. It was in the same year I was born.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
I moved on New Year Day, 1961.
Mine was not 61, 71.
71.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Chris said, that's how my grandma was. Celeste said, when you cook all day, you're not hungry until later. Yeah, but Daddy did that every time. He did that every time, Celeste. Without, I don't care. Sometimes it could be Mama cook. Well, most of the time he helped you cook on all holidays.
That is true. When you cook all day, when it's time to eat, you don't be hungry because I wasn't. You know, like when Christmas came, I was in the kitchen all day. I didn't feel like eating when I got through.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see what your cow said. He used salt and pepper. Everything was fresh. Oh, saying everything was fresh? Fresh veggies. Okay, she said her dad used salt and pepper. Everything was fresh veggies. No onion powder, no garlic powder. Right, Ma? Y'all didn't have the seasonings. How was the food good like that? Because y'all didn't even use all the different seasonings that we use now.
I didn't use as many seasonings as I do now, no.
But what was y'all using? Other than salt and pepper?
I use garlic, onions, and bell pepper.
Y'all use like onions and bell pepper to season your food. But is that crazy to you? That's what I was about to say. Is that crazy to you how much seasonings have evolved in all this time? Because you wouldn't think about it.
If I go in the store and see something I don't have a season, I get it.
Yeah. Now you want all of them, huh?
Yeah.
Chris said, right, I don't remember my grandma ever cooking with garlic powder, right, or onion powder. You're right. Yeah, like, where did that come from? I know it was just only salt and pepper that I saw. Salt and pepper and everything had. My daddy was forever cooking onions and bell pepper. And then remember, even when I took over and I started cooking for the holidays, remember daddy used to always say, bring me all your potatoes, bring me all your onions and bell pepper. He used to cut up all my vegetables for me. I didn't have to cut no vegetables. He'll call me early that morning.
And that's the hardest part.
It's the hardest part.
Yeah.
I used to be so happy, like, or the night before he'll call me. You know I'm cooking. He'll be like, now bring me all your potatoes, all your bell peppers, all your onions. He get all that chopped up, bring it to me. Man, I miss that. Let me see. Surette said, tell mama my birthday. Oh, yeah. Surette's birthday is 2 days after yours, mine.
Oh, is it?
Yep. It's November 9th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me see. The good old days. I love it. Yes. We used to have so much fun. It was just so, everything was so genuine. Everything was just so, one thing I always told mama, you know, I told you that before. I always told her how I appreciate the fact, as an adult, I probably didn't realize it as a kid, but as I had my own kids, I respect and love the fact that they didn't move out of that place until I was 22, and that's when well, no, the house burned, you rebuild it. But then she ended up moving, and when she moved, she actually bought her a house, and then she bought me one on the same block and bought my sister a house right next to the house. So when she left that neighborhood, she took all of us with her and bought us all houses on that same block. Well, my sister, I was on the end of the block, and my sister was next door to her. But I appreciate the fact that I never moved for the entire time. So that's why when I tell people when they're moving their kids, like, be conscious of, like, even if you have to move, to try to move in the same area, possibly, if you can. Some people relocate different states, so it's just not possible. They can have jobs in different places or whatever might be the case. But the fact, I'd always loved the fact and was so happy about the fact that I never had to change schools. I know once you put me in that St. Nicholas one time for, I don't know why did you change it? Did you change, or is that where I started?
From what?
St. Nicholas.
Why did I change?
Yeah. Was it a change, or that's where I started?
Oh, just to bring you over. Oh, I know why I got mad at the teacher, because she held you back from going into the second grade, I think. She said because you were kind of immature. She said you never could remember your pencil. And that made me mad, and I transferred you to Garden Home.
Not Garden Home, St. Nicholas. Don't say Nicholas, Mom.
No, that's when I took you out of St. Nicholas.
Oh, that's what St. Nicholas said.
Yeah,
oh, okay,
that's
okay.
What St. Nicholas said.
Oh, okay.
They thought you were mature, and what you were immature, but because you forget your pencil, I don't think that was enough.
Oh, okay. Okay, but I guess outside of that, I never had to change schools. And like I say, the people in my neighborhood was like my brothers and sisters. And that's because I stayed in that house until I was 22 years old. Well, I left to be on my own. But I'm just saying, she stayed there until I was 22 years old. And so by her staying there, I feel like I was grounded in probably areas that helped my life, because I never had to change schools. I never had to change neighborhoods. And I try to tell people that I probably didn't realize how I felt like that as a kid. But when I grew up and then I learned more being in, having your degree in early childhood development.
Stable.
Yeah, it teaches you how that stability helps you in other areas of your life. So I know that people have to move when they have to. Like in their case, they didn't have to move, so that was easy to do. But sometimes it's hard for people to do. Right. It's hard for people to do. If you can't do it, you just can't do it. But if at all possible, try to consider the friends. If you have to move, try to keep in contact with the friends that they had. That don't mean they have to lose the friends. And I know you're thinking, well, they can get new friends, but just imagine if you had a best friend, the best friend just picked up and left one day and never came back. And like you would be like, what happened? You're gonna be worried about it. So just that anxiety that kids can grow to have on simple things like just being stable in a house or a neighborhood or a school. So just try to consider that.
That's like I always wonder about Pearl now.
Right. You gotta go over there, bye.
That's what you say all the time, but we ain't never made it.
But we do gotta go over there. We gotta go over there. Let me see. Let me see. Look, yo, we need pictures. She said they need pictures of me, Ma. What happened to the pictures?
What picture?
They said they need to see pictures of me when I was little. What happened to the pictures?
What?
What happened to the pictures?
What picture?
They wanted to see pictures of me when I was little.
I had a house fire, but I got some pictures of you.
Well, you do have some, but it was more.
I know it. We had a house fire.
Yeah. Let me see. Yep, it was natural seasons threat. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody say hey to Sandra. Chris, not Luke. Yes. Kim, them kids will be fine. The kids that move? No, some kids will be fine, but it's still the attachments that you get are going to be stronger as long as you're stable, threat. Now you know that.
Yeah, because you and Boo Boo raised up in the same house. She was never found.
Yeah. Let me see. Beautiful Hills said, I was driving, but Saret, I'm gonna have to try to limit on egg, yes, because I don't eat eggs much because they make me nauseated. Really? You gotta try that. Chakal said I stayed in the same home from birth until I was 19. So Chakal, do you think, like, looking back, okay, if you didn't move, you can't give 100% judgment on it. You know, you can only see what you can only think about how you felt about that. Do you think that that gave you any type of stability in certain areas in your life that you carry to this day because of that? And let me know if you feel like that, because it's just the fact. Look at that. It's just the fact that that's the thing. And then, like I said, if you're in situations where you have to move, just try to consider like keeping like friendships intact, or things like the things that they can remember from different areas, whatever that they, whether it's a neighborhood or a school or something like that. Let me see. I know it did give that stability. Yeah, I think so for me too, Trical. And once I was an adult and I thought back on that, I was like, man, when I was, coming, like when I went to school and then when they start teaching about like anxiety, and being stable in a childhood, things like that. I thought back on that and I was like, let me go back and tell mom and daddy that I'm so happy that I didn't have to go through that. Because I don't know how I would have went through that, and I don't know that they would have been knowing at that time and parenting how important it would have been. Because like, can you imagine like with our neighborhood, as close as I was to everybody in our neighborhood, if you would have just picked up and left one day?
Yeah.
That would have, like, I don't even know how that would feel. Because like to this day, I still have contact with those same people in the neighborhood. Even though like we big and 50-something years old, like I still know those people in the neighborhood. I still talk to them. And so it really makes me feel like, I don't know, connected in some kind of way. It really does. Chakal said our friends were the same way. They never moved. Yeah, until they were grown. That's how it was in our neighborhood. But we were not the only one. Like in our neighborhood, everybody stayed there. Everybody stayed there. Like still to this day, like Stacy mom, she's still on there. And Michael's in his mom's house.
Yeah.
Like, and
all that wasn't there, they passed.
Yeah, like if they're exactly
like Jimmy, you and sis.
If they're not there, they passed away.
Peter, Mary.
Right. But their houses, and they still own those houses still.
Janice next door, she passed. And
yeah. So it just like we just didn't move. Nobody moved. And at times it was just different where communities and neighborhoods was like that. That's why people might say they claim a certain street because they lived on that street.
Everybody liked each other in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
For blocks around.
Blocks around the whole area.
Like what's his name? Gene.
Yeah. Like 19th Street, 18th, all that. Yeah.
Michael.
Mm-hmm.
All that. George.
Right. I really hate that I couldn't have that with my kids. Yeah, I wasn't in the same neighborhood. Like I guess they were in the same neighborhood from when they was like 5 and 7 on up. But I didn't just stay in a house like that. And I know my sister didn't just stay in a house like that. So it's just like, it's not outside of my family and like my uncles and aunts that did that. I don't know a whole lot of people outside of the people who I grew up with that did it. But I do know when I learned about it, because I didn't even know it would make a difference until I learned about the difference. And then I had to go back and think like, oh, maybe that's why or whatever. I never did even make the connection. But yeah, like I said, everybody is not in a situation to, first of all, I wasn't buying my house as young. Oh, I don't know, how old was you when y'all bought the house?
Me,
Yeah.
when I bought the house, I was about 28 years old.
Okay, so I wasn't thinking about buying no houses or nothing at the time. So therefore, I wasn't in no mindset of nothing like that. So I wasn't thinking about anything like that. Like literally, when Bobby Jr. was born, I was like, oh, now we need a 2 bedroom. When
And
Adrian was born,
at that time, I was one of the few black women that
yeah,
bought homes
yeah,
at that time.
yeah. But I was like when Bobby Jr. was born, I was like, okay, I need a 2 bedroom. Adrian was born, I need a 3 bedroom. So I was moving for reasons like that, and because I had never thought about how the stability planet, whatever. I mean, I wasn't even thinking about that at that time. So I was just moving at the. Then I'm thinking, okay, we live in an apartment now. We want to live in a house. Then Mama bought me. That's the first house that you bought. Mama bought me a house so I could be in the neighborhood where she was, where I grew up. And so like I was moving for that reason. Okay, now we can go stay in a house. Then when she left the neighborhood, she bought the house over there. I'm like, oh, okay, we're gonna go move over there. Mama bought us house over there. So I didn't realize how important this thing. So my kids didn't have it either. That's why I try to get people to like stop and think about it, because a lot of people don't think about it. I know people where their kids literally went to at least 15 different schools, at least 15 different schools. And I just think about the anxiety that has to bring, and trust, or just being what's the word I'm trying to look for? Is Chris in here? Or Surratt? Um, what is the word I'm trying to look for? Stability is not it. I'm going blank with the word I'm trying to use. Let me see. Our friends were the same way. They never moved, yep, until they were grown. Try it, Taya, Surratt said. Chakal said, thing is, we never went to school where where you lived, really? We went to school across town because it was close to my parents' job. Okay, and our aunts and uncles. Okay, now I went to the same school for elementary, then middle school, then high school, and most of the neighborhood went to the same elementary school, the same middle school, and the same high school. My school was literally not even 2 blocks away. Like literally, if I cut through a yard,
Yeah.
that was the school. So the school was right there. Now, the middle school was a little probably still only like a 5 minute ride, a 5 minute ride away.
Edison.
Yeah. And then the high school was probably like a 10 minute ride, maybe 8, 10 minute ride. So, and it was like everybody, that was like that in a lot of neighborhoods though. Most neighborhoods went to one school for elementary, and that's how it was in Milwaukee. Then that neighborhood would go to that middle school, to that neighborhood would go to that high school, unless the parents for some reason felt like they wanted a different high school for some other college prep or something like that. They would switch it up. But we all moved the same. We all literally moved the same. Let me see. Hey, Abrielle. Tracal said the economy is so messed up. It's hard to do that. You have to go where you can afford. You have to go where you can afford. You have to go where the jobs are. You have to go, and then like your job might relocate you. People are relocating more than they used to. So you might relocate to a whole different state or a whole different city. So it's so many different reasons why it's so much harder. So that's why if parents could just try to find ways where they can still help them to keep the connections of what they're used to, because it's already unfortunate of we live in different times to be able to even do that with the kids.
Right.
Not unstable, Embry. I'm trying to think of I'm not trying to say like separation anxiety, but maybe it's just, I don't know what the word. I'm so surprised Chris didn't get it. I'm just going blank with the word. Abrielle said, that's exactly why I drive my kids to school, because I don't believe in changing schools all the time. Yeah, like that affects, a lot of people feel like a school is a school. They can get new friends.
I school all the time too.
Yeah. And but the school is just like right there anyways. But yeah, they feel like it's not a bit, especially if they grew up and they went to multiple schools and they don't feel like it affected them in any kind of way. They don't think that it's a big deal. And in a lot of cases, it might not be a big deal, but if we can prevent it, just so that we can show consistency in that way, it helps them to be more consistent in life later on. Yes, it's a lot of reasons for change. Yeah, it's a lot of reasons that people will have to change the school. There's definitely a lot of reasons. Like I never changed the school because I kind of knew that once my kids, I homeschooled for a little while, and I knew once they went to school, I wanted to make sure that would be the school, um, as long as nothing happened where I would have to change them, that would be the school district they would be in. So literally for my kids' school, they went to elementary together. They all went to, and it was like in a little circle. It was like the buildings was like the elementary schools right here, not a couple feet, but maybe like 200 feet away is the middle school, 200 feet away is the high school. So they went to that, but it's a lot of different reasons why people have to change, but just be aware of what the change might do and see what you can do to like keep them where they can still have meaningful connections. So that's another reason why I don't want the kids to really go to school, because I don't trust that Asia will really like understand that.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, she's saying that she want to put them in school now, but are you putting them in a school where you sure they can stay in that school? What's the plan for the next school? What's what's your plan for like the school, journey of school? Not just saying you want to put them in the school now. So I don't know. That's why I'm kind of scared about my grandkids going to school. They're supposed to be going to school in September, I think. So far, I say
she
yeah.
stay right there at a school too.
Well, she do, but she not sending them to that school. She sent them to a school where she knows some people that work at the school. Oh. Yeah, and I'd rather them go there. Yeah. Let me see. It was done to me as a child, and I didn't like it, so I don't do that to my children. And Brielle, yeah, see, you are probably one of the ones where you can say it did affect. I don't think it affects every child. I don't think it has to affect every child, but some kids that do. And like, I just feel like, how do you know that your child is not the one that's going to be affected by it? You have no way of knowing that.
A lot of kids don't like making new friends.
Yeah, like if you have a child that's already having a problem with making new friends,
yeah,
and they're up against that every 6 months or every year, like they spend more than a year trying to feel comfortable than they do getting into what.
I would have been a kid with a problem.
You think you would have been?
If I right. If
Did you
had to keep moving and making new friends?
Did you go to different schools?
Not really, but I just know I would have been a kid that would have had a problem if I had to move to different schools all the time.
Yeah. Let me see. Hey, Sandra Jones, Abrielle said, I was in middle school and then high school. Let me see. I was in middle school and then high school. I was pissed. Yeah, I didn't even I felt like the first year, my freshman year, I still felt like I had to get used to stuff. And my first year not elementary, but middle school, I felt like I had to get used to it. And I was feeling like that, and I was surrounded by all the people I knew. So I can't imagine how I would have felt around people I didn't know. It was like say in our school, I don't know how many was in there, but say the middle school took 300 kids. I'm sure it was more than that, but 300 kids. At least 250 of the kids came from our neighborhood. So I was never faced with trying to like get to know strangers like that. And I don't know how I would have felt. I don't know. I could have had the personality where I really didn't care because I didn't get into a lot of friends anyways, man. I had the same friends, and my friends actually came from the neighborhood. They didn't come from school. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have had a problem. Let me see, Sarette and everyone. Sandra Jones. How you doing, Sandra Jones? Let me see. Hey, Justice. I hear you, Gamma, but you sort of disagree. Let me know why you disagree, Justice. Let me know. Justice said, hey, Gamma in chat. Let me see. Chris said, hey, Justice, your live was lit last night. Yes, it was. You know when she get on that. I was up. I wanted to go to sleep so bad. I was like, oh, no, I just got to wait until Justice is done. Let me see. Yes, consistency is key when it comes to kids. For sure. Yes. It is. I want Justice to tell me why she disagree. I want to discuss that. Let me see. I know that's right. Mama. Sarah said 6 months to a year is a bit much to move around. But other than that, I will adjust. Sarah, I know somebody who literally had her kids going to at least 3 different schools a year. At least within 1 year, they would be going to 3 different schools. Like for sure. For sure. But not ideal. No, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. Cliff's cousin is in the Army and she moves a lot. And her kids hate it. They act out in school. And I bet you it's some kids who would love to pick up and just be able to move like that. It just, the personality, I just feel like you don't know what kind of personalities your kids have. Okay, Justice said not ideal, but is it realistic? You want to have to go on and a StreamYard for you to okay, well, not today. Justin, that's a good idea. Justin, I love, because you know I love like a debate about something. So, Justin, if you think, Justin, let's do it this weekend. First of all, Justin, we got to figure out where we're going this Friday for the planning stuff. Then we need to do it this weekend because I want to talk about that. And I want Chris to be up there. Maybe if Saret want to be up there to talk about that because I got real strong opinions about that. And knowing that when you're saying it's not ideal, but is it realistic? I'm going to say that in a lot of I think that it can be realistic. I'm going to say it can be realistic. And I got to say that because my mama's sitting here saying it happened for her. And then I'm saying that it's happening for me. And if I really, really wanted to get into my daughter's business, I can make sure it happens for my grandkids as long as I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, I can put my best foot forward. But, you know, you can't never say what will happen in the, you know, to anybody to like speak for sure, but to put my best foot forward. So I think that they will adjust. I mean, yeah, I think that they will adjust, but while they're adjusting, there are long effects there are things that are long-term effects that happen due to childhood experiences, for sure. And so it's still going, it doesn't have to be in the worst way that affects them, but they definitely can be affected by that. They definitely, we know what our ideal situations are, but to say like, okay, I'm just moving this month because I didn't want to pay my rent versus I'm moving this month because I got a job I have to go to. It's important for me to take care of my kids. Like I'm talking about moving moving your children around like for no reason. Like the particular person I have in mind, definitely is doing it absolutely for no reason because she doesn't find value in what I'm telling her what might happen. She's finding out now because her daughter is now 15 years old and I've been telling her that since the baby been like 5 or 6 years old. Now she's seeing it, but I couldn't bring that to her. And now this particular daughter, the one that's the oldest one, she has, I think, 6 children. She's seeing what I meant by that now. She has a total disconnect from school. And was literally going to different schools like 3 times a year. I'm talking about that now. And Beyonce said, I do too, get my Cliff's daughter's mom moves like that. She moves about twice a year. Some people just like are on the move. And then some people are like in the military. Military is another, when we said it's different reasons why people have to move.
How the hell been it? Other choice when
you don't have a choice. Yeah, if your parents are in the military, you put this right here, man?
Yeah.
Okay. If your parents are in the military, you don't have no choice in that. You got to move as many times as that military says to move. You don't have it's no say-so in that. It's just what you have to do. Most of the time when you sign up for that, you already know that, but it's just the way the cookie crumbles. So that's why I say I know it's reasons why people got to move, but keep that in mind as a parent. I think that if I was a military parent, I would be like, oh my God, this is what I chose. This is, my career. I'm going to go ahead and do this because I think that in the long run, it'd be beneficial to my family. But then I think I would keep in mind that this means that my children are going to be having they'll have a situation where they have to separate from things that they know. I think then I would try to develop a plan. If they have friends, I think I would take responsibility to create environments. I don't know if it's FaceTime or whatever, or even a trip here or there where they can keep the connections with the people they grew connection. I think I would try to develop a plan to do that so that I could try to make up in that area to keep them, connected to things that they knew to grow and love. That's what I think I would do. Let me see. That's unhealthy for children to me, in my opinion. Yeah, in my opinion. But and it's not like that's the only thing. I think it's unhealthy for parents to like feed kids a certain way. Like if they ate hot Takis all day, every day, I think that's unhealthy. But if that's what they choose to do as a parent, that's just what they do as a parent. Is it the ideal thing? No, it's not the ideal thing. But if she's coming from a place that wants to tell me why it's ideal for her, I can't judge why she feel like it's ideal for her. It's just not ideal for me. So like people do raise their kids the way they want to, but it is going to be ideal situations, and nobody can really argue the fact that it's going to be a better situation for children to become stable. Just like I had a divorce And it's not ideal for me to have had a divorce. The ideal situation was for the dad to be in the house. I feel like I had an ideal situation with my parents, but I wasn't able to give the ideal situation to my kids. I got a divorce and another divorce. Oh, no, another passing. My real husband passed. And then another divorce after that. So I don't feel by any means that that's an ideal situation for my kids, but it's what happened. So in each situation, I probably tried to give them all that I could out of being in the situation they were in, like just trying to find people who I felt like cared about them as much as I did, things like that. But they weren't in an ideal situation with that. But I just did what I felt like I was going to do. But what can I do to make this be a better situation for them? So in my mind, okay, we getting married, we having a wedding. Okay, that means I got to buy 3 rings or 2 more rings because you marrying my kids. So remember when I had rings for Baba Jaja for our wedding? I was like, you married all 3 of us, so we need 3 rings over here. You need to have 3 rings because we're coming as a package, all of that. But
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we went to Vegas. And so
I went to Vegas with
you were there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just watched the tape the other day too. I had it in my phone. I didn't even realize I had it saved in my phone. And so so all you can do is the best that you can do in a situation that you have. Let me see. Celeste said positive and negative. Wouldn't do it just because you have to factor everything as a parent. You do. But there's a lot of parents that do it just because, and then you have parents that do it because they have to. Like with the military, you have to do it. You have no other choice. If you have a job change, you have to do it. If a parent gets sick and you got to get to your parents, take care of them, you have to do it. If you get sick and have to go to another state that takes care of you, you have to do it. It's a lot of reasons why you will have to do it, but it's not, like Justice said, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. Let me see. Welcome, TNT family. Hey, TNT family. Abrielle said she's not in the military. She's just unstable. And he says she's been doing it forever. I thought he was lying until I saw it. Yeah, the person I know is like that too. Just because she don't have enough, she looking like they'll be fine. She really believes that they'll be fine. She said, like I said, she said different now, but it's not changing anything. The kids probably still will go to different schools. She don't value that at all, like on no level. So it's not like trying to be mindful of it or doing it because it's the best situation for the family. She's doing it just because she don't find value in it at all. So that's a whole different story. Let me see. Chris said, one thing about children, though, they are resilient. They can bounce back faster than adults. Yes, absolutely. Let me see. Abrielle said her daughter was very upset because she moved 3 times in a year one time. Yep, I know somebody like that. Justice said, but that's not always true. That's too general of a statement. Which statement, Justice? Tell me which one. My children don't eat spicy food at all. You don't like for them to eat spicy food? Justice said, okay, taking the time, to reassure the child, build self-esteem, learning how to adjust and adapt to different environments is what's ideal. That's what's ideal if a parent stopped and took the time to reassure the child, build the self-esteem, and learn how to readjust and adapt to different environments. That's what would be ideal. Probably like that's gonna be second best to like just having a stable situation if you do that. But I'm talking about for the parents that don't take the time. A lot of times they don't even tell the children they're going to be pulled out of a school. The person in particular I'm thinking about, the kids probably don't even know they're going to another school until the next day when they pop up inside their school building. Definitely not having any conversations with them about it. And some of the kids are too young to even ask anything about it. So they're not asking any questions about it. They're just put in a situation and they're used to it now. So I don't even know how to pin stuff. Can I pin that? Pin the message. I want to pin Justice's message because for sure that's the ideal situation right there. Let me see. Abrielle said, look how Mom looking at you. What she looking at me? She's cute. Abrielle said, Justice said, I guess I looked at it different because I was bust out of neighborhoods and learned a lot about my counterpart. Okay. I never got a chance to be bused before. I remember I used to be thinking like, damn, I want to be on the bus so bad. I never got a chance to ride on the bus. But I used to always think that was the best thing if you could just get bused somewhere. I heard about them kids getting bused, and I was like, man, I want to be on a bus. Never got a chance to get on the bus in my life. Let me see. I'm a single mom, and I have to do everything. The only person who I can fall back on is the Lord. Yes, a lot of couples only can fall on the Lord too, even when it's two people. Even when it's two people. Thank you, Gabrielle, for the $1.99 super sticker. TT family said no because it's not good for your tummy or your inside. Right, exactly. Justice said, so it's up to the parent. The child can learn in that the child can learn in that environment. Yeah, a child can learn in any environment. The child can learn in that environment. If they have to move, the parent will have to put that work in. Exactly. Like it's not just a move. Like the children have to be considered. Conversations need to be had. But just like the uprooting and not even saying a word, no understanding what just happened here, that to me could be traumatizing to a child. I feel like just like it will be traumatizing to an adult. Like if you're in a relationship, say if you're in a relationship with somebody and they just poof, they were gone one day, you would be looking like, what's happening here? You'd be totally confused, worried. You would be having anxiety about what happened to the person. I just put in my mind, I feel like kids can sometimes feel like that. If they're going to school every day, they have a best friend that they look forward to going to see every day. They play together, they talk together, they share their little secrets together. They do play on the playground. Then one day, poof, they're off that playground. Nobody said anything. Now I'm in another classroom with a bunch of kids that I don't know anything about. Nobody has discussed anything with me. How could that leave a child feeling? How could it leave a child feeling? Let me see. Justice said that's not on the child. The child could very well do well in the move. Yeah, it could be the best move. It could be the best move. But I'm talking about statistically showing like what the proof had the research that has been done in it. Let me see. But if the parent don't do their job, it's not the child's fault. No, it's now just so we know it's never the child's fault. How can it be the child's fault? They don't determine where to go to live or go to school. They can't be at fault in any of it. It's impossible for them to be in fault. They can't keep themselves in school or move themselves anywhere. Let me see. Cliff, baby mama doesn't either. She just does it. Yeah, no warning. No, this person, that dog. Thank you, Justice, for the $2 super sticker. Let me see. I agree. Not preparing the child and advising the child what's about to happen and not giving them the tools to be prepared is wrong. So I do agree with you on that part. Well, that's the main part. Because like you can't say, put your child in the school and make sure you never move that kid out of that school. You can't say that because what if the teachers change? What if something happens with the teacher? What if something happens with the school? What if the school closed down? What if, like, it's a lot of things that can happen, but to totally disregard the child's move and not give a connection to that, like not give closure to that, not expose them. Ma, I can't hear with that. Turn that off. Not introduce something to them in a proper fashion. That's the problem. Because there's going to be too many reasons, especially this day and time, that you may have to move your child. So you may have to move your child, but how did you go about doing that? I'm saying not just doing it with any disregard. First, think about, is this something I have to do, or do I just not want to pay my rent in this neighborhood anymore? And I got to find a different place, and wherever that place may fall, it might be out of the district. Having like total disregard is what I'm talking about. But when you have to make a move, like I said, my kids were, okay, they did go to the same school district, but as far as staying, like I feel like I got something from my parents staying in the same house till I was 22. I wasn't able to give that to my kids. And it was based on me thinking, I have one child, I got to get a bigger place. I got two kids, I got to get a bigger place. I don't want to be in an apartment. I want to stay in the house. Like I was having reasons that some people may have said that's not a good enough reason. You could have had them you could have waited to get in the house. You didn't have to move 2 or 3 times before you got into the house. And I would have to agree. You're right. I could have thought back on that and been more stable with that. Within their younger years, I didn't have to move for those reasons. I had no reason to move those times. I just wanted to be doing something, and that's not ideal. And I didn't say, okay, Bobby Jr. and Adrian, we're about to move this. I never had one discussion with them. I have now, granted they weren't in school because I was homeschooling, but still, I didn't have a discussion with them. I didn't say anything. And that could be disruptive. Like, where's my room that I had? I had a room here. These things belong to me. Maybe I like playing with the next door neighbor. And I never had no discussion with them. And I don't think that, I think in my mind I was making the right decision, but I still disregarded them with telling them what was about to happen. Not like they can have a say-so or tell me no, not to do it, but at least to just let them know what was about to happen, because that's a big adjustment in life. That's a big adjustment in life. Let me see. TNT said, well, I'm going now, and I have been, well, I am going now, and I've been going through another healing process from surgery on my arm. Okay, I hope you feel better, TNT. Sarette said, Mama said she ready to cook her dinner. Right. Justice said, will change other than even schools are going to impact the child's life. Absolutely. Any type of change, any slight change to the schedule, to their environment could have the same path impact as changing a school. Right, Justice? We said school. We said housing. I talked about my marriages. Like, I feel like the ideal situation was for me to stay with their father, and I didn't. And so that's not an ideal situation. I got married again, and then that person passed away. That was a change for somebody to just totally pass away out of your kid's life. Then I got married again. All of those are changes in my kid's life, and it was not ideal. It wasn't ideal situations. I probably had in my mind, well, I'm not going to be having no relationships out of wedlock too long. Did I consider, I think I did try to consider to my best ability how the people would be treating my kids if they was in the same house with my kids. I did consider that, but it's not ideal to have 3 husbands. That's not an ideal situation. And I'm thinking it's very possible, just as going live in 30 minutes to y'all. I just got the notification. It's very possible that they could have had feelings about me being married, but to other people like that. It could have been. But as a parent, all you can do is what you feel like you can do to make the connection. In my mind, I thought I'd make the connection by making sure that their dad is in the situation. He's letting them know how he feels about it. He's giving his blessing to it. So I just did things like that. But it still was not an ideal situation. Did they have to adjust? They absolutely did. But would it been, is the 3 marriages, is that a little bit more considerable than 6 marriages? Yes. If somebody would have got married 1 time instead of 3, would that have been a little bit more considerable? I think yes. I think yes. So rest the children have to learn to adapt because they will have to deal with many more changes in life. Surette said. TNT said, thank you. Surette said, hello, TNT. Yes, Justice said divorce and separation is very high on the ACE trauma scale. What is the ACE trauma scale? I don't know what the ACE trauma scale is, Justice. It must be something in social interactions or something. I can imagine divorce. I think divorce is probably more serious than outside housing. In my opinion, I'm saying, I don't know. My opinion, I think divorce is more serious than housing or school situations because that's inside your house, your daily living, and it totally affects way more, I think, than how they say it starts from home. I think it would affect the child much more than a school or a neighborhood. Adverse childhood experience. So divorce, I think she meant divorce and separation is very high on the adverse childhood experience trauma scale. Yes. I could definitely see that. My kids never gave me like signs of trauma when they were little up until like my son passed. Like we had like a lot of discussions about it, and my daughter, it doesn't seem to, if it is any trauma, they haven't been able to identify with it. But I have heard of horror stories about people, their children and up to like unaliving themselves when their parents divorced. So like I said, it's like you don't know where your child's head is in situations that come in life. You don't even know where your head is going to be, let alone your child's head is going to be. And those are things that can impact our children. Let's see. Justice said domestic violence, witnessing crimes and fighting in school. Yes, absolutely. You're still live. How's the plan going? Yeah, she got everything planted. Just as you weren't on here, I was over here at the beginning of this live. Mama planted her stuff. She planted basil, tomato, and Swiss chard. So she got her stuff. So when I do the when we do the updates, we gotta make sure we include. When I do the shorts, I gotta include hers. Let me see. Soraya said we have. She said we've been past. Mark said he was working. He don't know. He don't know. Justice, can you tell me when we're going to be able to do the updates for the plants? Justice said it sometimes starts to show in a doghood as mental in a childhood. It starts in childhood as a mental health of physical illness. I think adulthood. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. It sometimes starts in adulthood as mental health of physical illness. Okay, Justice. Mark says, what we're talking about now? We were just talking about how important it is to try as a parent to the best of your ability to help with consistency in your child's life. Chris said, I'm about to be done with work. Okay, you about to get off? You about to get off? Justice, please let me know what we're doing about Friday, because that's our next 2 weeks. And you said your plants are going wild. Mine are not going wild, but I think I overseeded my lettuce based on what Life to China said earlier in this video. But let me know, Justice. Mark said, Chris, you got 3.5 more hours, Mark? Let me see. Justice said, it's your turn and anybody else's turn. I'll just roll with you guys. Right, because I don't know of anybody else. No other content creator stepped up, Justice. Suresh said, moving children around and changes in their environment and circumstances. Yes, that's what we're talking about. That's what she's trying to tell you, Mark. Justice said, Justice, you said that they're thriving. She said, no, but don't be calling my kids wild. Justice is a protective mama. Let me see. Mark said, we ain't doing nothing, just watching the clock. Wow. That is too funny. So let me see. What's up, Justice? Enjoyed the live last night. Justice, everybody been saying they enjoyed that live last night. Let me see. We ain't doing nothing, just watch. Look at, she crying because my mother left her on a chair. She don't know how to get down. So now she's just crying. Girl. Okay, let me see. Okay, y'all, my battery's on 1%, so it's about to go down. Justice is about to go live. She had 30 minutes about 20 minutes ago. So Justice is about to go live. So I see y'all over at Justice chat. I got to get downstairs to my charger in my car so I can listen in. I'll be driving back home. Justice was on one yesterday. I know, Justice is something else. This y'all be having me dying laughing. I'm like, I just be dying laughing. I swear, it seemed like every time she say something that's extremely funny, and then if I start laughing, it seemed like she's saying over and over again. I'd be like, why would she stay on this? And this is the very thing that just had me falling out. Justice play too much. I'm tired of you coming from my Justice. Just let me roll it. Yes, let me see. I got about another 30 to 40 minutes. Oh, before you get off. Okay, y'all. I don't want the thing that's cut off while and I don't do it because it'll keep on going. I won't have a way to turn it off until I get down to my car. I got about another. Okay, so yes, okay, Justice. So maybe I don't know. We need to decide. I guess we'll come on. If no other content creator speaks up and says, "Hey, let's do it on my channel," we'll do it on mine. Friday. Okay. And I'll put a flyer out for that. And then tonight, y'all, come back over here and get your big ass up. We're going to be talking about being married again and again and again, y'all. I don't know. I'm going to be the only person that's doing it again and again. I know I'm going to be the only person, but still, we might have some people who just working on again and some other people. Thank you, Tanya. Some other people that's only maybe working on 2 agains. I don't know. I know I'm going to be the worst case scenario. I already know that. I accept that. But I want to have a good topic about that. Like, I got a lot of good notes that I want to talk about with being married again. So y'all make sure y'all come back tonight. I think it's at, I don't want to say what time it is. Look on my community wall, or I'll I'll schedule live so y'all know when to come. Let me see, your dog wants some chicken. She probably do. That's why she eating chicken. This is Mama's dog. She mad because mama left her on the chair and didn't take her with her. She don't want to be separated. Well, she probably having a fit thinking, oh my God, somebody in there doing something to her. That's why she crying. Okay, y'all, thanks for coming in. I appreciate all of y'all. I'll meet y'all on Justice's chat in a little bit. I have enough time to go and charge my phone up a little bit. I don't know if she's cutting up or not. So we'll see. We got to see. See if somebody do something to her before the time of her going live. Let's see what happens. But thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it. You don't know what happened to your dog. I said, wait. Listen. No, you got us beat Elizabeth Taylor. I gotta see what Justin did about that. Okay, let me end it.